second fight of his pro career. Of course, Walker's hurt from that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Big shot comes crashing home. Mike Walker's lazy defense just caught him. A hook floored him.
And it wasn't the shortest punch, but it sure as hell was hard and effective.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now.
Solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
By way of knockouts, your winner, Sheldon.
You'll get a slap with an attitude like that, Thomas. Got your internet sorted yet?
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do. Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row. Look at that! Down he goes in the early goings here. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I can...
What a big shot. Rosario's down. He is down. A blistering combo put him there.
Tell him for real. You need a bit of war zone.
Rosario's rising back up. That takes some guts. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Wow! And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
Is that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Ladies and gentlemen,
One of the best-looking middleweight prospects in some time now takes a challenge
First round
in
knockout
Atlantic
again
City.
it is.
Good evening,
Let's go.
everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Great hook to the head that time. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one, Teddy. And bang, and away he goes. Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now did you see that? Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4-0 never looked so good. A knockout win, Andre Bishop over Keyshawn Hayes.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Don't go with him.
Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid.
Cheers, Jacob, mate.
Oh, good luck with Alvarez.
Simmons.
I got a feeling it's not going to be your night.
Oh, not Luke. What did you try ringing him for earlier?
I'll ring him back shortly. Just tell him I'm live on here.
Oh yeah, he knows you're on fight night. He says he'll ring you back soon. All right then.
ladies and
Good
gentlemen,
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is a hot rising prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Well, everything he's done throughout his career, from the amateurs to this moment now, have prepared him for this moment.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. A little head hunting with the right. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Goes up top with a right hand. Teddy, in your training career, when you've gone up against a power puncher like we have in the ring tonight, do you prefer to have a fighter like this opposite him, a guy that'll fight on the outside?
Yeah, I want a guy that's a little bit scared. He's got a darn good reason to be scared. If he's not, he's going to get knocked out. Stay away from that power.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the body. Good return fire that time. Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And that's the end of round one.
Kid, judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes.
In the world?
The
World's gone mad.
fucked us. We're not
The
winning any
world has
decisions
gone.
tonight.
Game's gone, man.
Means you gotta
Game's
knock
gone.
this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Well, this second round has brought out the best in Andre Bishop. He is unloading an attack.
Don't let him get to you.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out where you don't expect it.
Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate, so he ties up. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Andre Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. He just gave his opponent a really good... He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. The power punches of Andre Bishop just raining down on Ricardo Alvarez. Here in round number 2, you get the sense that Andre Bishop hard charging with that right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
There you go.
Good right hand by Andre. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught wide because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be saying, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Solid shot. The left hand came in. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught.
He is not good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Now this is exactly what I love out of offense. Solid right hand lands. Now Bishop can't miss right now, just unloading power punches one after the other. Flush shot, the left hand came in. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He gives as well as he good, solid right hand lands. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He has his target. He lands a straight right. And that's the end of round
still
3.
standing. Impossible.
Well, now Andre, look at it, you control. You can do this, right? You got it.
Teddy, I got to be honest with you. Based on what we saw in that last round, I didn't think we'd be broadcasting this round. I thought the fight would be over. It may be soon if his opponent can jump on him.
But this could be his only chance. I don't think it can last much longer. Maybe this is...
There it is! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, rolling like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah!
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Andrew.
Nice place.
Gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me.
Why don't they do good stories?
I did what I had to
like this
do.
in FIFA?
I fought.
Backwards.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up. I like those conditions. And let's go get it on.
Let's get it on.
Remember now, that professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
prison boy. Stay down.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart.
Brother, you are an idiot.
You'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I
to...
ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head.
Get off me, you little idiot. Stay down. Brody, how we doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. Way to be.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight.
Come on, I'll fight him.
I don't fucking care,
I did
Ace.
the last one in about 20 seconds. I'll go again.
Fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems.
Take them all out one by one.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, boy. I didn't get to make him, mate. I'm built like that, though. What are you trying to say?
I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco?
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre.
This guy needs knocking out himself.
I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
You know it, mate.
Put your weight in your lead
Absolutely
foot.
ripped underneath.
Turn your
this
hips
today.
more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have. I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. The shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some
Come
toilets
on,
or
get
something?
in that ring and go and knock him out.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Here, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre, what you doing?
Raymond, get out of the ring.
Sit down.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
Shut up, didn't realise it was game over if you didn't do what it said. Boxing doesn't matter, knocking people out, surely. Baffling, isn't it, bro? Because I didn't put him in the body, I lost.
You want to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Well, I'm coming to fight. First round knockout.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. He's had so much success throughout his career as Andre Bishop, and the right hand's been a big part of it. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really... Chavez is snapped by a solid... He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Chavez's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Sit down, little Mexican.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving.
Oh! Antonio Chavez is unable to
Literally
continue.
at the start, mate. I'm guessing they're
This
just
fight is
weak,
over.
really weak,
Knockout.
just to get you going with the game.
Bishop's strength and power and will just too much for his opponent to handle.
I imagine if he goes and signs this contract,
the progression of a fighter when he's climbing up the boxing ladder. Get a knockout every once in a while, boost that confidence. Not a bad thing.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports.
Bishop
we'll, of course, have
Frost,
the latest
is it?
for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Must be red up as well.
The Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City is home to our boxing card tonight, and it's headlined by a heavyweight clash. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. This is just the second fight at heavyweight for the former middleweight prospect, the American Andre Bishop. Tonight, Bishop will face Raul Castillo. Castillo's edge is speed. He can get in and out. He can get you offensively. He can get away from you defensively.
Yeah, he has radial tires, and you got to take some air out of those tires. No better place or way to do that than go downstairs.
Good left hand.
Oh,
he is damaged badly there.
Ooh, what's going off there?
Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
This is typical Raul Castillo, scoring well to the body. Andre Bishop is hurt there. Bishop's right hand scores well.
Get off the body, idiot.
What impact from that uppercut by Raul Castillo. That's nice work by Bishop there, landing the left hand.
Yeah, good work.
Castillo's absorbing a hook. Castillo's left now getting into the mix. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
Combination to the head. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Up top with the right hand. And and a flush hook land. He got caught by that. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2, 3. Castillo's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Castillo's tagged by a hook. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. And you see a big shot there. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Andre Bishop, wow. Raul Castillo's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Now. Goodbye.
Bishop's your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way, defensively, offensively, and finishing up.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Clearly did that move.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And look at how much he's favoring things now. Utilizing the left hand much more. Andre Bishop not coming with that typical right-hand power we're used to seeing. Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right hand the way he just did. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
Keep moving.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging heavyweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Good flush shot upstairs.
Hey, let's go!
There's another left hand from him. That was interesting. Andre Bishop clearly fouled, but the ref didn't see it. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right hand. That's a non-factor against Meldrick Johnson. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Johnson.
Want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Meldrick Johnson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Nice work on the combination by Johnson. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Bishop's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
And another left hand lands for Andre Bishop. Johnson's got to deal with a cut cheek. And there's the left hand working well for him again. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Landing two jabs by Andre Bishop. He comes back with the left hand again. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Very good, very good. You look very good.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Johnson's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one, because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Good job with another left hand. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Johnson's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Carisi's known for really pushing Andre Bishop very hard during training camp. But right now, we're not seeing the results. He seems to be fading a bit.
Yeah, you start to wonder whether or not Andre Bishop has gotten a little full of himself, you know, breaking the rules a little bit, maybe getting a little cocky. And maybe, you know, Gus sees him in the gym, but he doesn't see him 24/7. Maybe Andre not living the right way.
Blocks away that headshot. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, but it's a left hand. Johnson's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
All right, Bree. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab. He set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand. The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail. And now another left. Scored well up top. Meldrick Johnson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Johnson's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Up top with the quick hook. There's another left hand from him. Two snapping jabs by Andre Bishop. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson. Johnson's showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses his opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. Bombs away with the hook by Andre Bishop. And there's the left hand working well for him again. And round 5 comes to an end.
Work your range, okay? You're in control, Andre. You're in control.
Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's left landing well. Double jab by Andre Bishop. He comes back with the left hand again. Good double jab by Andre Bishop. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Johnson's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility. You know, don't let that throw you off. You know, stay to your game plan. But if you cause the cut, you have something that's a responsibility. Don't get over anxious, like you just said. Don't just start going for broke. And that's exactly what he's doing.
trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes two to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
Sharp 3 punches landing by Andre Bishop. Bishop's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him. Showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Good step back counter punch there. Well, what more can Gus Carisi really tell him to do? Just keep what you've been doing. He is dominating this fight. He's got to be way up on the scorecards, Teddy.
Oh, he definitely is. And what you want to do now is maybe test the waters what kind of finish you are. Maybe. Not get reckless, but show that you can finish.
That's a big hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Piercing jab. Andre Bishop's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot upstairs. Doubles up the jab. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Meldrick Johnson's nailed by a huge hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Good job with another left hand. Comes across with a hook up top. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close the show.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Left to the body. Johnson's not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Johnson's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Scores up top with a left. Punches and bunches, combination up top. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Johnson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this, on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Now another left. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
Score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. Bishop.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career. Bishop so attentive when it comes to this moment. And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said,
I don't think I've actually ever played with Simmons. I don't remember any of it. Pretty sure I had it.
There. Well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back.
I'm guessing you fight that Frost at the end.
What he wanted to do.
Stewart's scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that strict lead hand out to his opponent's face all night long.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great Oh, and there you go. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
Just a few punches to help him on his way down.
Now that's impressive. All week long, everybody was talking about the injury to the right hand of Andre Bishop. He just knocked out Reggie Stewart with that right hand.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them
this is the
punch
idiot
like
you
me.
fight.
I can
Frost.
guarantee you that. But between the two of them,
Looks
well,
nails.
I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. He was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and Mack Center.
Protect
Tonight,
yourselves at all
Andre
times.
Bishop
Right,
takes on
let's touch him
White
up.
Cooper. Bishop able to land solidly. That's a big striking blow to the head by Cooper. And a cut has opened up over Andre Bishop's right eye.
In a way, it's a little bit of a warning, Joel, of things to come. Now you have to be a little bit more cautious, a little more alert.
This idiot's getting it.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right-hand flush against Cooper. Wow, is he defensively sound. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom. Oh, a good right hand by Andre Bishop. Cooper's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy, a power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
Get off me, little mount.
A lot of blood now coming from above that right eye of Andre Bishop. That cut that Cooper opened up is significant.
You know, some fighters handle punches all right. They get tested, you know, they get dropped, they get up, but they get cut. They don't handle that. They panic. We're going to find out now his mental state, how strong he is in that area. Does he handle this the way he needs to?
Get your hands up!
Well placed, straight right hand. Bishop's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Bishop's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Nice work with the overhand right. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Bishop's landed a good, solid combination. Cooper's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Bishop with a nice combination. A good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper.
Back to the body.
And that's the end of round 2.
Land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
And round number 3 is underway. Great combination from Bishop. Good job protecting himself. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Nice work, nice work.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Andre Bishop. Bishop splits the guard with an uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Cooper's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He's showing what a skilled fighter. Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt. Targeting that head with the combination punching. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Andre Bishop. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. by Cooper. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination. Dwight Cooper's hit flush. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land. Keep moving.
And yet another big shot comes in. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. 1, 2, 3.
Big lad ain't getting up here. Alright, 1 punch.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs to right now.
Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Cooper's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about...
Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
So simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Seconds to go in the fourth. Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Keep it up. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, right? You're fighting his game plan. Boxing, though.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep...
Big shot he just scored with. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Dwight Cooper probably thought he had everything going his way early, but it is Andre Bishop standing tall with a knockout victory.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. A 10-round heavyweight fight between a top 10 fighter in the world and a comebacking former middleweight prospect as Kobe Nichols takes on Andre Bishop. Teddy, who would have thought Andre Bishop would have an opportunity like this?
Well, you know they say, Joe, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who overcome. He has overcome.
That's the kind of officious refereeing that can cost a fighter a bout. The ref is saying that was a low blow and taking a point away from Andre Bishop.
So there's going to be no body shots here.
Watch the low blow.
Teddy, here we have a powerful... Nichols is stunned and he is hurt. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Nichols is crushed by a right hand. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Now, I've called a lot of fights in my day, and that's the first time I've ever seen two clean body shots called low blows and point deductions by the referee. What in the world is going on here? And there's another headshot by Andre Bishop. What we're noticing here is no more body shots by Bishop because of those low blow point deductions. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's jumping all over him now. Nichols is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Way to block there.
Those shots went low, Gus.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Nichols' corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
That's a big right hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Nichols is on the deck. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
Game over.
Thanks to some poor refereeing, Andre Bishop strayed away from the body shot. Still, he was able to earn the knockout victory against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother. But I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
I'm not my brother, right? Come on.
Thinking the same thing. He's your brother. Well, he's been like a son to me. That's why part of me keeps wondering how the hell did we get to this point? It's not gonna do us any good to worry about it. I mean, we're here. Raymond isn't worried. Raymond's wanted this opportunity his entire life, since the two of you were kids. He's bigger than you, but he wants to shine brighter than you. He wants to get out from under your shadow. So he's gonna fight like hell. He's got something to prove to the world, to himself. You've got to give this 100%. You're not going to be doing Raymond or yourself any favors by taking it easy on him, or by looking for a way out. You got to give it 100%.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. Perhaps one of the most unique fights you will ever see. Brother against brother. Andre Bishop facing his estranged brother, Raymond Bishop, in a heavyweight eliminator to see who can move on and take on the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, this is an odd one. Who could ever think family members facing off in the squared circle?
Well, you have that old saying, you hear it quite often, but never quite this way, where you say there's bad blood here. Well, there's real blood here. And that is going to be what's going to have to be overcome by both these fighters, to forget that there is real blood and just go after them.
I can only imagine the emotions that'll be running through them. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Solid straight right hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
Hi, Preston, you alright?
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother. He's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you wanted to go, man. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get started.
It's okay. The fight's over. Stay there.
You alright, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
In beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where tonight, two of the biggest punchers will be squaring off. Heavyweight title fight between the challenger, Raymond Bishop, and the ultimate power puncher, the champion of the world, Isaac Frost. Hey, Bishop's looks like a good up-and-comer, Teddy, a guy who's earned every right to fight for the heavyweight title. But in Frost, he's fighting a dominating champion who has pure power.
Well, I think that's where the real intrigue is here. You know, Frost, most people feel that
Good power punch, the right hand landed. Look at this swarming attack. Raymond Bishop's taking a barrage of... Oh, look at that. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
came out a little careless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Baby Bishop, Raymond Bishop trying to get up and continue on. Situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this.
This idiot deserves a pasting.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. Now we know Raymond Bishop, fine boxer, fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries, I am proud to announce T.L. McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
We welcome you to Las Vegas, where the heavyweight championship of the world is on the line. Isaac Frost looks to defend his title.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? Sorry.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You seen what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
I got it, Gus.
Anticipated round one. Keep in mind what happened the last time Isaac Frost was in the ring with a Bishop. That was baby Bishop, Andre's brother. Now Andre seeks to avenge that brutal beating of his brother. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that can be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flip to the right hand.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different shit. Oh! Andre Bishop is down. How will he survive this?
Stay with me.
Well, this is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Wow.
Shut up.
Wow, Bishop is on the floor.
And he's got to have the instinct of grabbing right now, not going right after the guy.
Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
Start of round 2, will it be similar to round number 1 when we saw constant pressure being applied by Isaac Frost? He dominated the early action. This is where his opponent could use a construction hard hat. If Isaac Frost is throwing a right hand like that, it could be lights out. See, the defense pays off as he gets... Wow!
Front door.
Can Andre Bishop now rise up off the canvas?
He is not getting up here.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Wow.
The ref is stopping this fight. Bishop's unable to get him. Good evening, and we welcome you to Las Vegas for the heavyweight championship fight between Andre Bishop.
Okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? So.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds.
Round one underway between the unstoppable, intimidating heavyweight champions Isaac Frost and Andre Bishop. His brother Raymond didn't survive that first round. How will Andre fare? What guts by Andre Bishop to survive that and now to move on. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. And as is his M.O., Isaac Frost pressing the action, wasting no time in getting right after Andre Bishop. Oh! And Bishop goes down.
What a shocking game.
Been here
Let me
before,
out.
he knows what to do.
This is nothing new to Bishop. He's been down in life and inside the ring, and he's gotten up.
He knows how to behave. He's been in those circumstances outside the ring, and that will serve him right here.
Now hugging on the inside. And now looking to hang on. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A good headshot landed by Isaac Frost. Great work by the big man. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Bishop's hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Isaac Frost showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Well, once again, that wasn't a fantastic round by Andre Bishop, but I will say this, Teddy. He's hanging in this fight. Isaac Frost is yet to get off good and clean against him.
No, Bishop is doing what he needs to do. You know, he's making believe he's Claude Rains, the original Invisible Man. He is not wanting to be seen here tonight. Not seen by Frost.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep on him. Keep defense.
Shake it off.
Well-placed hook. Bishop is hurt. Oh, Bishop took some... Wow.
Long game.
How will he overcome this? Bishop is down. So Bishop gets up and beats the count, but now comes the critical time.
Now he has to do two things. One,
wow!
Shut the front door game.
Andre Bishop hits the deck.
Come on.
And it's over. This fight is over. Bishop's unable to get himself a world title here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
good evening. And
okay, this is good. This is good. Any questions from...
to avenge the brutal beating laid down on his brother Raymond from Isaac Frost. Many are wondering, can Andre even survive being in the ring with Isaac Frost?
Pressure! Pressure!
Isaac Frost turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power. The one thing that oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay on. Oh! Down goes Andre Bishop. Well, we know he can get up. What we don't know is how steady he will be on those legs.
Well, we know his personality. He's an offensive-minded fighter, and he has to control that right now. Right now, he has to think about defense.
You see him holding on.
Beautiful, champ, beautiful!
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants it. Wow!
What the hell?
Bishop is down. Can he get up?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Never gonna get past that fucking round
Bishop's
one.
back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. So Bishop is damaged, but he's finding a way to recover by hugging, by grappling, by just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep it up.
Final 10 seconds.
Keep on him, keep on him.
When the dangerous power punching world champion Isaac Frost fought Raymond Bishop, Andre's younger brother, he had damaged him at this point of the fight. Not the case tonight, as Andre is playing it safe.
Well, I think what the case is tonight is Bishop learned from the mistakes of his young...
Wow, a big punch. Wow!
Oh.
And Bishop goes down.
Stand up. 3, 4. Come on, get to your feet. 6, 7.
Bishop's in a bad spot right now. He may have gotten up from that knockdown, but things do not look like they're going to last much longer. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
That's it! Just like that!
Another clinch.
Nice!
Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Halfway through round number 2. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Able to land another power. Oh! Andre Bishop is on the canvas.
This is where an aggressive attitude and personality hurts you, because he's probably not going to think about grabbing, and he should.
Get up, get up! 7, 8, get up! 9, 10. Hurry, get up!
It's over. This fight is over. Bishop's
Stupid game. Alright, that's me